Hello, nation. What's going on, nation? People, people of the nation, what's going on? Grand rising, and great awakening to all of you out there. I have, I'm getting these oils together on the altar. We got a little something going on the altar today. We did some lavender earlier. Now we got a little peppermint going on the altar. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. A man, a woman. The altar, the candles is lit. Got a candle of protection going. We had a lavender candle burning earlier for wholeness because you know that's the color of purple. But for right now, we just got the protection candle going. Child, when I tell you my aloe vera plant is growing so beautifully, and girl, my other little projects is coming along nicely, girl. I'm so excited about them. But I wanted to come on the live and talk for a second today, cause some things had started up in my spirit, and yeah, I talked to my daughter when I first woke up today. Wait a minute, this teddy bear is not holding it. Yeah, I talked to my daughter when I first woke up today. Then I talked to my older sister Denise. I need to call my other sister when I get off the phone. I need to call Lynn when I get off the phone. But yeah, I've been just been having conversations with people. Um Child, I have I'm excited and concerned, and today empathy went and had her orchiectomy done. So, even though me and her are not on the best of terms, I am really excited for her. I'm happy for her. I hope that she has an amazing recovery. I lit some candles for her on the altar. I do want to share a post at some point today, to celebrate her because I know that that's a sacrifice. Um, part of me wish I could have been there, for her, to go through this, but she's strong enough. She have support. My son is there with her, and she met him before me, so they have their own bond. You know, yeah, he's her sibling, so he's there with her, and so she don't have to go through this by herself. I was doing some esoteric research on today. Today is six, and today six is the mother of numbers. It is maternal, family, creativity, nurturing, has a lot of good characteristics with it. And so her having a spiritual rebirth on today, that's really, really beautiful for her. She officially made her sacrifice, baby. She done crossed on over, girl. She done crossed, she done made the first leg of the journey, girl. I mean, she ain't gotta get a vagina. If she wanna get a vagina, then I support her in there. But she ain't gotta get a vagina. But she definitely made her sacrifice today, girl, and we gonna acknowledge that. And baby, whether we speak it or not, baby, we gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate. I'm happy for her, and I hope this balances her out. I hope that it works well for her. I'm very happy for her. I'm very happy for her. I hope that she has an amazing healing process, and I hope that everything goes well for her. And I just hope that this makes a positive and balanced change in her life. Amen, a woman. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about legacy, and I wanted to talk about family. And I said yesterday on this live that I only like to work with family. And I want to, expound upon that a little bit more because I think in the trans community, you know, in the trans community, in the non-binary community, in the queer community, we don't really have a clear understanding of that. One of the things that I respect about my daddy, and I could say this about both of my dads. Well, my biological daddy was like he ain't horrible, but the man who has been a father to me, the man who has taught me so many things, this man don't sign. This man got men who work for him, men who are loyal to him, men who respect him, men who dedicated to him, and he don't sign contracts. You know what I'm saying? He in his 60s. He almost 70 years old, and he don't do contracts. They give their word, they shake on it, and that is and I seen this for years. I seen how he operate, and I seen how he inspires integrity in other people. And I respect my daddy so much for that. I respect my daddy for being a man who does not need to have like contracts and have paperwork. And when he say he gonna do something, he gonna do it, and he have a word, and he inspires integrity in the people who work for him. He inspires integrity in his employees, the people that he works with. Like when you shake on something with my daddy, like when you say you're gonna do something, that's your word, and that's it. And y'all ain't gotta have all of these contracts. And that's the relationship that I want in community. That's the type of nation I'm trying to build. That's the kind of nation I am building. That's the type of community I'm trying to build. I want to bring back integrity. I want to bring back having a word. I want to bring back when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And you don't necessarily have to be signing all of these contracts, because I feel like that's slavery. I feel like when you don't have a word and somebody could bring you to court over something because you don't have enough integrity to keep your word, I feel like that's some colonizer, that's some white supremacist, that's patriarchy, that's all that. Like bring back having a word, like bring back having integrity, because that's important to me. I literally feel bad, and I don't feel good when I owe people, or when I've promised somebody something that I couldn't follow through on, or when I've let someone down that was depending on me because I didn't have a word. And that's why I try, when I do business with people, when I do business with family, because it's very important to me to continue to build wealth in community. It's very important to me to build legacy, to build within community. That's always been my vision. Since I started New Legacy, I wanted us to be able to come together as a community, and I wanted us to be able to build together. But unfortunately, you have so many people in community that are seduced by eyes. They're seduced by eyes. They want to go, and fall asleep in a field of poppies, and they want to dance around and be told what the color is. The color is green, the color is red. You have so many people that want to go to Oz, they want to fall asleep in the field of poppies, and then they want to be told what the vibe is. They don't have their own vibe. They don't create no vibe. They want to be told what the vibe is. And that's the same thing like as following trends on the internet. Everybody who follow trends, they're those people in eyes that's waiting for the whiz to tell them what color it is. When you see everybody trying to jump on the trend, oh, this going down, I'm gonna talk about this. Oh, this going down, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this. This gonna go viral. I'm gonna talk about this because everybody else talking about this. The same thing as in Oz. It's the movie Oz. It's the Wizard of Oz. You waiting on somebody to tell you what the color is. Waiting on somebody to tell you what the color it is, what the color is. And so it's definitely it's definitely time to bring back integrity. It's definitely time to see more integrity in the community. And unfortunately, because so many people are suffering financially, and because so many people are living under this lack scarcity model, people don't have enough faith to 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 make better decisions. Not the trolls coming on here talking about, do you believe in aliens? Did you know eels have no reproductive organs? How do eels repopulate? Life gonna find a way, huh? So anyway, yeah, like bringing back integrity, like just like I want to be able to work with people. I want to be able to work with family. I want to build with family. That's always been my vision. That's why I don't take on a lot of financial opportunities. I don't try to go run and work with labels or seek validation for corporations, conglomerates, and major institutions, because it's more important to me to have a relationship with the people who I feel are the most disenfranchised, the people who are most marginalized. But unfortunately, all of us is buying into these toxic ideas that you're not supposed to work with family, you're not supposed to work with friends. Baby, what do you think these corporations are made up of? What do you think all of these organizations are made up of? What do you think all of these shows where they talking about the family business, where all of these big families are working together, like you literally letting people cast this spell on you, telling you don't work with family, don't work with friends, don't trust nobody. Meanwhile, the ones who are pressing you and got their foot on your neck, they're working together. They family. Like, how we ever gonna build if we keep believing the lies that they telling us because they don't want to see us with what they got? We go through things in life, like right now, and I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna go too much into detail with the story. But I had an opportunity. Um, I had a financial opportunity, and right now, it's somebody in community. It's somebody who, I acknowledge as a sibling in community. You know what I'm saying? And child, I'm owed some coins. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm owed about $450, and on the 15th, it's gonna be $750. I'm gonna be owed, but I ain't saying nothing about the money because this the way I wish it would have went. I wished in the beginning you'd have just gave me all my money. Like, if you didn't trust yourself with the money, if you thought you was gonna mess up the money, you should have just gave me my money all off the top. That way now we wouldn't have this situation, because now, since you owe me money, you're not gonna call me and talk to me or check on me because you feel away because you owe me money, and in the back of my mind I'm thinking about them coins too. So this has put a strain on our relationship as family, because you mismanage the funds, and now you can't pay me, and so now you don't really have time to talk to me because of the relationship that you've created between us financially. And it's all good. I'm gonna be patient. I understand shit happens, but don't think that I don't feel a way about these coins. This it's just a reality. But you be patient with people. If people communicate with you and you see that people trying and people not ducking you, then you don't be like, bitch, where my money? Acting like a pimp, like acting crazy behind some money, because money is not everything. Money is cute, but it's not everything. And so I would rather continue to have a healthy relationship and be patient rather than fall out with you behind a few $100s. But trust me, the trauma of my ancestors is in me, and you do, go through these phases where you be feeling away like, baby, where my coins at? You know what I'm saying? Where my coins at? From the front to back. And if you're feeling it, because I could use them coins right now. Truth be told, I could use them coins. But I'm not gonna fall out with you because I know, I knew you was going through things. I knew everything that you was going through in your life. So I knew it was a chance. I'm not you could just get a you if you have discernment, you could just sense. So I kind of figured things was gonna kind of go left, but bitch, I'm not gonna fall out with you behind these coins. Like I'm not gonna get mad at you because you owe me some coins right now. I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna wait and see, how this gonna work out later. Later. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm not just gonna fall out right now. And but I've always tried to be a person that had integrity. Like I've always tried to be a person that did right by people. Like I remember when I had my when I had bottom surgery, when I went through the sex change and I had bottom surgery, one of my sisters had gave me $1,000, you know what I'm saying, for my surgery. And when she gave me the $1,000, I don't even really think she was expecting the $1,000 back because she knew I wasn't working like that. But the moment I got them $1,000 back, I gave her them $1,000 because that meant so much to me that she gave me $1,000, that she was willing to lend me $1,000 towards my surgery. Like that meant a lot to me. And because I value her so much as a person, I value her so much as a human being, what she bring into my life, the energy, her stories, her wisdom, how she show up for me, how just like her sisterhood, her community, that's so important to me. I'm not gonna jeopardize that behind $1,000. Like I'm gonna give you them $1,000 because I don't want that to ever be in the back of your mind. I don't want that to ever cause you grief. I don't want that to ever make you question my loyalty or question our friendship or question if I'm taking advantage of you. I want to give you them $1,000 back because I appreciate the fact that you gave them to me because you knew I needed them and you knew that was gonna help me, and you was thoughtful enough to give me a whole $1,000. And so I just want to cultivate that type of energy in community. I don't want us to be in community with each other, taking advantage of, like learn how to have integrity with your family. Like learn how to have integrity with people that you call your sisters. Learn how to stop just saying it in name, but really, really, really have that type of loyalty. Whether y'all were sisters by blood or sisters by spirit, whether y'all brothers by blood or brothers by spirit, whether y'all brothers and sisters by community or brothers and sisters by blood, whether y'all is siblings and y'all don't identify with brother and sister, like whether y'all siblings by spirit or whether y'all siblings biologically, like having a connection with each other where you have integrity, and if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. A person don't need to sign no contract. A person don't need to sign no NDA. A person don't have to be had a police or the law put on them. If you say you're gonna do something, if you show up for people, if you say you're a community, then stand on that. Stand on that. Have a word. Have a commitment. Be loyal. Honor each other. Don't just be giving lip service. Don't be just selling wolf tickets. Don't just be blowing smoke up people's ass. Like, be sincere. And that's one thing, I try not to be a person who makes promises and say I'm gonna do this or say I'm gonna do that, or say I'm gonna. I may not get everything right. I may not get everything right. I get a lot of shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But I do, I do my best to have a word. If I say I'm gonna do something, you ain't gotta pull out no contract and make me sign it. You ain't gotta pull out no paperwork. If I feel like I'm not gonna come or I'm not gonna be able to support, I'm gonna give you enough time to pivot. Like I'm not gonna call you the day before and say, "Oh no, I changed my mind. I ain't gonna be able to do it." I ain't gonna call you 2 or 3 days before and say, "Oh no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I changed my mind." Bitch, I'm gonna tell you a month before. I'm gonna tell you a good 2, 3 weeks before. I ain't gonna be able to make it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Find somebody else to do it. I changed my mind. That's how I am with family. That's how I am with community. And that's what I want for us in community. That's what I want for the nation that I'm building, for the tribe that I'm building, from the for the community that I'm building. I want to be able to work with my siblings. I want to be able to work with community members, and I want us to be able to have a word, and I want us to be able to have integrity, and I want us to do things from a place of integrity, from a place of loyalty, from a place of spiritual integrity, emotional integrity, just in your soul. Like, no, I need to stand on this. I need to represent this. If I said I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and stop running game on people, stop hustling people, stop blowing smoke up people's ass. If you don't fuck with them, then don't fuck with them. Stop getting caught up in this matrix and playing this game like the colonizer been playing this game, because the colonizer just use us. The oppressor literally just use us like pawns. And that's why we don't trust each other, because low key, a lot of us want to be the oppressor. A lot of us want to be like the colonizer. A lot of us is waiting for a seat at the colonizer table. A lot of us waiting for the opportunity to oppress. And that's why you don't trust nobody, because low key, you don't, because in real life, you don't trust yourself. I'm always leery of people when they say, I don't trust nobody, don't trust no, like they say, don't trust nobody, don't trust nobody. That's a hard life. Because if you have discernment, you understand that even at some point that betrayal is necessary. You don't want to be betrayed. You don't want nobody to betray you. But if you didn't have those weak people around you that did the weird shit, that created the opportunity for the ancestors to show you who you really are, to show you how powerful you really are, you would not evolve. And so you need the people in your life that's going to challenge you in those ways where the fuck shit happen. So you could have a chance to see who you are. So you can have a chance to see how strong you are. So you can have a chance to see how you grow. If you don't have people around you that try you, that challenge you, that push you, that make you question things, how do you grow? How do you evolve? And so even the people that get on your nerves, even the people that test you and test your capacity, those are the people who show you who you are. Those are the people who show you how powerful you are and what you're capable of. So everybody play a part in your life. That's why I give thanks for everything. Now, I have to have a balance. I'm not finna always be being tested. Not finna always be being tried. Always have somebody playing in my face, because sometimes I be over here testing and trying myself. And so if I'm already being my problem, then I don't need other people coming in and always being my problem. I gotta have a balance in my life. So guess what? We have to reposition how we gonna connect with each other, how we gonna share space with each other, how we gonna be in communion. Cause bitch, if you about to be challenging me and trying me 3 and 4 times a day, if you about to be trying me every day of the week, we gonna have to recalibrate. We gonna have to we gonna have to readjust how we show up in each other's life. Maybe me and you need to see each other once every other week, and that way we could minimize the probability of you trying me every other day. Cause bitch, I only see you twice a month. So if you try me, then you'll probably try me once every other month. But I don't need you trying me. We around each other every day, and I already know you have a try me spirit. You already have a try me. You have tried me in your DNA. You singing Jasmine God song, try me. You already giving try me energy. Okay, every day, cause you're not about to be trying me every day. You're not about to be trying me every other day. And to be clear, having cats, and being a cat mother, a fur mother to cat babies. Um, I understand that. Get from over there. Get from over there. Get from over there. I understand that you might want to sharpen your claws. Every now and then you want to try me because you trying to sharpen your little claws. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you ready for battle. If something get ready to go down, honey, you want to make sure you ready for battle. So you need to do all. I understand that. You sharpening your claws and you making sure that if things get real and somebody says something, you ready. You know how to strike. Your claws ain't dull. You got a little scratch with you. I understand sharpening your claws, and I try to give my children a little grace with the claw sharpening process. I try to be a little patient, where other elders and other guys would say, "Oh, that's just disrespectful." You're not about to talk to me like that. I try to give a little grace because I understand sharpening your claws. I understand you need to make sure you're battle ready. So my maternal energy says, "Okay, I could be patient with you while you're sharpening your claws." But you're not finna be sharpening your claws on me all the time, girl. You wearing it out. You wearing it out. You legit wearing it out, girl. You always somewhere trying to. Okay, girl, I need to give me a minute. Give me a minute. You're doing too much. So, I understand, your children, they want to be prepared for battle. They want to be prepared to be able to defend themselves. You want them to be able to advocate for themselves. You want them to be able to gather edges when they need to. And so I understand sometimes that's just about sharpening their claws so they could be battle ready, but not too much. It's not going to be all the time. I'm not a punching bag. Read the room. As my sister Octavia says, be able to read social cues. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do a quick live today and talk about why it's important to me to build within community, and just how challenging it is at times to try to work with people who have been disenfranchised, who have been so marginalized that a lot of times their integrity is questionable. A lot of times their ability to um to do things in a way that is integrable without having to be put under a contractual agreement, you know um to not be greedy because they're living in a mode of scarcity, they're living in a mode of lack. I'm constantly telling myself I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need. I don't have lack. I have everything that I need. I don't have lack. So that I don't now speak with others from a place of lack. I don't speak with others from a place of mental limitation. hey Jay, I don't live, I don't speak from a place of limitation. I believe that I have what I need. I believe that I have everything that I want. And so I'm not dealing with people um like I'm hungry or like I'm desperate or like I need this. I gotta have this. I don't know. Like that's just not my mentality, and that's not an energy I want to cultivate. That's not a frequency I want to live on, and I want to cultivate. I want to build and be in community with people who are not desperate, who are not hungry or starved out, and not living from that scarcity model. I want to be around people who have a warrior spirit, a soldier spirit, and know how to get through rough times without turning on each other and without being ugly towards each other. I want to be around people who understand that, yeah, I know what it feels like to not materially have, to not financially have. But just because I lack materially, just because I lack financially, that doesn't mean that I lack mentally. That doesn't mean that I lack emotionally. That doesn't mean that I lack spiritually. Because it's one thing to have physical poverty, it's another thing to be mentally impoverished, emotionally impoverished, intellectually impoverished, spiritually impoverished, to be empty in your soul, because that's something that you cannot feel. And so when you are not emotionally impoverished, when you're not spiritually impoverished, when you are confident and you feel safe there and you feel confident there, you could lose financially, you could lose economically, you could be going through some rough times economically and financially, but you have everything that you need to navigate those times. You have everything you need to be in a place of calm. And if you could just take care of yourselves in those challenging times, then the spirit will guide you back to good times, back to better times. But you cannot live in a place of lack and scarcity, because all of your relationships are going to be toxic. Your relationships are not going to be healthy, because you're always going to be trying to use people. You always gonna be trying to get over on people. You always gonna feel like somebody owe you something. You always gonna be being. You're not gonna have integrity with how you have relationships with each other. And so that is what makes a lot of people say, "Oh, don't do business with family." Or don't do business with community, because you're dealing with people who have a scarcity model mindset. You're dealing with people who believe that there's lack in their life, and that, oh, if I this I don't know where I'm gonna get no more money from. I don't know if I'm ever have this opportunity again. I don't know if this opportunity, I got to get it while I can. I don't know if I'm ever, like, when you're dealing with people like that, those people, you have to question their integrity. You have to question their spiritual their 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 spiritual wealth, their emotional wealth, their emotional well-being. So that's why we have to be on the same frequency. We have to be on a similar frequency in order for me to work with you, because I'm at a place where I like my protest is different. My protest to the system is different. I'm not trying to do business with people just to be doing business with people. I don't want to come in and sing and dance for you and tap dance for you, and you really don't fuck with me. Like, we don't share a meal. I don't know what I am like we hear people all the time in society. We see black people, we see our own people, we see queer people. If it's a major endorsement, they don't care what they endorsing. They will endorse it because it's a major coin behind it. Yeah, I drink Coke every now and then, but I would never promote Coke. I eat bacon, but I would never like I don't even buy it and put it in my refrigerator. Like I'll like you will never see a pack of pork meat in my refrigerator. You will never see that in my refrigerator. But I will go to the store and order something. I'll go to if I have a craving for a burger, I'll get some bacon on my burger, but I'm not gonna buy a pack of pork in my house. And so it's certain things, just because I indulge in it, it doesn't mean that I want to promote it. It doesn't mean I want to be the ambassador for it, because I feel like that's a vice for me. So why would I promote it to me? Certain promoting certain things, even though it's approved legally in society, that's like me getting on the internet and saying, "Hey, you should do a bump. Yeah, have a bump. Let me show you where you could get a bump from. These are good places to get bumps. Yeah, go and get you a bump." Like, just because I indulge in it, that doesn't mean that I want to be the brand ambassador for it. That doesn't mean that I want to promote it. And so I'm not a person who is so hungry for money or who is so hungry for an opportunity that I will promote something that I feel could be ultimately detrimental to my people. No, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's having integrity. People will promote something just to get a bag. People will be an ambassador for something just to get a bag. And then you wonder why karmatically your life is screwed up. Karmatically, your life ain't working out the way that you wanted to work out. You're going through all these things. You look at that with all these Disney children. Like, you look at how they grow up all messed up because they tied themselves to so many corporations, and they tied themselves to so many into so many entities, and they were used as vessels and avatars to represent so many things that they didn't even really fully understand. And so that's why it's very important to me to build with people that I sincerely know, that I legitimately have relationships with. You know, not just going into a relationship with people that I don't know because we signed a contract, because we did some paperwork. I really, honestly and truly, you know, I began the video like this, and I'm gonna end the video like this. That's the thing that I took from my father. That's the thing that I respect about my father. And also my grandmother. You know, my grandmother, she had a word. She didn't do all of that paperwork stuff. She said she was going to do something, and she did it. She said she was going to show up. She said she was going to do this, and she did it. My dad, he said he going to do something, and he does it. And that's the type of community that I'm trying to build. That's the type of community I'm trying to work on. And that's why when I have problems with these girls, or when I have problems in community, I come on my platform and talk about it. Because my when people say, "Oh, baby, you could get more eyeballs to be on your platform," but the people that I legit share with on my platform, for the most part, and I thank the ancestors for the relationship that I have with social media, is that, yeah, it be monitoring spirits on here, but it's a strong enough network of people who legitimately support me, who legitimately, you know, like fuck with me in spirit. Like, we're on the same frequency, like we're on the same wavelength. And I know this for true because just how we talk to each other, and just how we communicate with each other, and just how, you know, some of my moderators say things that make me think and just hold me accountable. And I'm thankful for the quality of the people that I have that come on my live, not the quantity, the quality, because I have beings on my platform who help to hold me accountable, and who are on my frequency, and who are on my vibe, and who are on my wavelength, and actually come to my defense and actually speak up for me. Like, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. And so I share because I've always been a bridge. I integrate communities. I think about thoughtfully how I want to share certain things, but I am a bridge. I am a bridge between the physical and um the physical, the material, and the spiritual, the physical and the cyber world, the trans and the cis, just all of the communities. Like I consider myself to be a conduit and a vessel that maneuvers in between multiple dimensions, multiple realities, multiple communities, multiple spaces. And so I share and I share as a means of connecting multiple communities, so that I can connect with my spiritual family, my chosen family, my tribe. And if I'm not being honest about who I am, if I'm not being honest about how I maneuver, if I'm not being transparent, then I cannot attract the kind of beings that I'm trying to be. Now, I know there's always going to be people that's going to study you strategically to try to play in your face. And that's just a part of what it is. People are going to study you, how you move, to try to play in your face. And again, the people that come to test you, they have relevance too. But if I sense that you are simply trying to test me and that you are here for the sole purpose of playing in my face, then we're not gonna connect all the time. We're not gonna always be in each other's face because again, I don't need somebody else to test me every day because I test me every day. I don't need somebody else to try me every day because bitch, I try me every day. So we will definitely have to recalibrate how we engage with each other if I clock the shenanigans. So don't mistake my transparency as something that you think you'll be able to weaponize against me. Because at this point, I've been being vulnerable and transparent on the internet since 2009. Vulnerability is my superpower. I create spaces for other people to be vulnerable. Like literally, that's my superpower. Vulnerability is my superpower. So don't ever think that you about to take something that I said on the internet and wear me out with it. Like you can definitely be like cause me to think or cause me to have a moment that I will probably respect and appreciate, but you're not gonna wear me out with something that I said on the internet because I said it for the purpose of being vulnerable and for the purpose of being accountable. I say a lot of things publicly because I'm not allowing that. This stuff, I don't want y'all to think that that just randomly happened. I don't want you to think that one day I just woke up and decided I was gonna get on the internet and talk about Natasha. Child, that shit been brewing since November of last year. That shit had been brewing since November of last year. And I still didn't drag her. I still didn't drag her. Still didn't drag her. Still love her, still wish her well, still want to see her win legitimately. But where I am in my life is I'm not fixing to let people drop subs on me and let people subliminally throw because I knew when she made that post on Facebook and she said she made a post about gatekeeping after me and her had the argument. So bitch, I already knew the gatekeeping post was about me because then when me and her got into it, she called me a gatekeeper. So bitch, I already knew the subs was for me. And the backstory was the last time we fell out, because we didn't fell out before, she made a bunch of posts about me. And I didn't entertain her. I didn't make no post back. I didn't get on my platform and read her. I gave her grace that time. I ain't say nothing about her publicly. I let it slide. So this time I said, oh, I see where this is going. And I did it first. I went on ahead and said, oh, okay, well, fuck this. I'm gonna go ahead and do it first. Cause you got down last time. So bitch, I'm gonna get down this time. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. And black people, people who look like me, who be on my platform, so y'all can hate, so y'all can say, oh, she be on there telling all her business. That's why she can't get this. That's why she can't get that. Remember, this is temporary. And what I'm working on is eternal. That's what I want to say to that spirit. Cause there's a lot of y'all that's like that. I want to say that to that spirit. Oh, she putting this on Facebook. She putting that on Facebook. She putting this on YouTube. She putting everybody in her business. This why don't nobody want to do this with her. This why don't nobody want to do that with her. Okay, and I don't want to work with those people either. Cause bitch, if I can't hold you accountable, if I can't talk about what's going on with me with decency and integrity and thoughtfulness, cause bitch, I ain't got on here and said half of the shit I could have said about her. Y'all get on here, y'all come for each other health. Y'all come for people living circumstances. Y'all come for y'all get online and y'all go below the belt. Y'all talk about people facial features, the aesthetic. Y'all come for everything. And that's what's tacky and that's what's tasteless. Not to be able to get on the internet and have a conversation that's not rooted in that, a conversation that is about discerning the spirit and the soul. And because black people are so traumatized by going below the belt and toxically talking about each other, y'all are triggered by the idea of having your name mentioned publicly. And to that I say, y'all need to heal. It's a lot of y'all need to heal. You are the unhealed portion of the community. Y'all need to heal. Hey Anandia, I was just about to get off of here. Your ass came on at the tail end. But yeah, folks need to heal, baby. We really need healing all around this community so badly, desperately. We need to heal and stop getting caught up in what was, and start we they need to heal in all caps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And every day, this is healing for me. Like coming on and sharing and talking and opening up and being honest and talking about my challenges. Girl, so child, let me see if I could send it, girl, cause I want. Hold on one second, child. I don't know, child. I don't know if it went away, but I went on ahead and read the message that came from Genuine Beauty yesterday while I was live. And child, Genuine Beauty said, because they tried to message me on Instagram. I don't see it there no more. But Genuine Beauty messaged me on live on Instagram yesterday. It was like the problem that she had with me was that I didn't want to let her let she offered to help me with my career and I didn't want to help her, and that she was She said the girls don't even want to pay $65 to get their music copyrighted, and the girls around here making music as a hobby. And I'm signed with Rock Nation, and I'm not doing the greatest, but I'm doing okay. And I'm like, basically the same thing that I said yesterday. That's your life. That's what you want to do with your life. That's good for you. Like, I'm not trying to be a part of a big label. I'm not trying to be. Another year, you is cutting up in these garbage, girl. I'm not. I'm not like I saw what went on. I really messed with what Fatima said so much yesterday. She said two spirit people are here to observe. And just, I noticed when I'm leaning into my observation, that's when things work so much better for me because Saucy Santana was signed to a label. And for a while, it was cute with Saucy Santana. Then they shelved his ass, and now Saucy Santana doing better being free from the label. Like a lot of times we be doing really, really good. Like a lot of times we be doing really, really good and we be in a really, really good space. And then we start, messing with things like Lil Nas. Lil Nas became popular just from social media. Then, you know, Lil Nas hurried up. Lil Nas hurried up and got signed, and then they started playing with Lil Nas' career. And so sometimes them labels be trapping you because we never get a chance to see just what you could have been if you would have stayed independent. Like if you would have never signed to a label. And that's crazy, how a lot of black people like we want to be signed to a label. Like we want to be a part of the conglomerate. Like we want that. Like we want the elites, the billionaires. We want the gatekeepers to say, "Hey, I see it for you. You can be up on that. Come on over to the Rock Nation plantation. Come on over, cause labels ain't nothing but like real plantations. Like literally, bitch, you on lease, bitch. They control you. Like they control everything. Like bitch, you literally selling yourself into slavery. You literally are consenting to sell yourself into slavery. And so we never get a chance to see who you could be if you just moved in integrity and you built relationships without having to sign yourself to a label. And so I don't have a desire to do that. I don't have a desire to be signed to a label. And yes, I may leave here not experiencing the type of financial wealth that other people have experienced, but for me, it's not about experiencing that type of wealth. Although I do want to experience being wealthy, but I don't want to establish my wealth that way. And I realize it may take me a longer time to get to where other people can get, but for me, having to eat all that feces, having to eat all of that feces that they be having to eat. Baby. I have to eat enough feces just living in this reality. Just being this color, being trans, being positive, being from the South Child, I get enough dookie. Bitch, I ain't trying to bitch, I'm not volunteering to eat extra dookie. Like, no. Child, I get my serving of feces. Cause sometimes you gotta pick your battles. Like people say dumb stuff, ignorant stuff to you. You gotta be like, is it worth it? Is that the hill you ready to die on? Are you ready to go all out behind this dumb shit? Like I've had to eat feces. I remember one time I was walking out of McDonald's And I don't know what was wrong with this black woman, girl. She just gave me a nasty old shove, girl. Like she just shoved the shit out of me, girl. I don't know. I guess she couldn't take me. I don't know what it was. But girl, I ate that because I was like, girl, I don't know what this lady got in her purse. I'm not finna give this cut up. It's not that serious. I was in a good mood. I was like, I just ate it. Like I just ate it. I just took it, you know. But my sister was with me and her children was with me, my trans sister, my chosen sister. She was with me, honey, and she was not having it. Bitch, when I tell you her and her children ate that lady up, bitch, they ran the fuck out of her. But I was gonna eat it because I was like, sometimes I just realize that other people be going through their own stuff and it don't have nothing to do with you. Like it's not even about you. But I was just, I laughed it off and I was just gonna eat it. But bitch, my sister was like, bitch. Wait. That lady said TS Rock Nation. Big labels will turn you out and keep you enslaved. Uh-huh. We're the eye of the storm. Mm-hmm. They done blackball his music when he got really popping than yeah, more popping than expected, right? You're more better off going independent so you can have full infinite creative control and access to your masters. Exactly. Labels of HQs of punctations. Labels resemble the Wizard of Oz. I literally just said that in the beginning of the video. I said that's how most of social media is. Like following trends is the same thing as when they was in the Wiz and they told you what the color was. The color is green. I want to be seen in green. You've got to be seen in green. Then all of a sudden the trend changed. Now the color is gold. Gold patrol. Like literally, they told us in the Wiz what the fuck is going on. This is Oz. And the internet, you see how most people follow trends just to live good. Because all of the people who lived in Oz, they was dressed nice, they looked at classy, they looked at like they was living good, but they had to follow the trend. They had to do they had to go along with everybody else. They had to move like everybody else. They had to act like everybody else. They had to dance like everybody else. They had to do what everybody else was doing in order to live like that. They make slavery look real pretty. Bitch, they could dress slavery up real nice. Bitch, slavery be dressed up, honey. Don't get it twisted, honey, and think they all was wearing rags. We can be wealthy without having to attach to the punkyarchy. We are the currency. I am the bank. I am the resource. I am the storehouse. I am the bailout. I am the bank. I am the resource. I am the storehouse. I am the bailout. I am the bank. Hey, we are the bank. We are the resource. We are the storehouse. We are the bailout. We are the bank. Hey. We are the doctor. We are the teacher. We are the healer. We are the bank. Yes. Come on, baby. I ain't having no I ain't having no feces pouring over my head. These girls be playing with punk feces heavy at Hollywood and Dubai. Girl, TS chocolate covered pumpkins. T is chocolate, chocolate covered pumpkins. Chocolate covered pumpkins, you send my way. I won't complain, Jazz. Don't go away. Chocolate covered pumpkins, you send my way. I won't complain, Jazz. Don't go away. It's not worth the sacrifice of my authentic soul and integrity. You better say that. You've got to be seen in green. Wow. Uh huh. The Wiz is a prophecy. With the Wiz equals Zeus. Exactly. Slavery be dressed down. Great gowns. Beautiful gowns. Dorothy equal wholeness. Okay. Because Dorothy was able to maneuver in Oz. But baby, it was no place like home. Dorothy didn't forget where the fuck she came from. Oh, yes, you could go to Oz, but don't forget where the fuck you came from. My goddess God today. My goddess God today. You could fall asleep. You could go to Oz. You could go ride all the rides. But don't forget where you come from. Her slippers were her discernment. You better say that. You better say that, honey. You better say that, baby. You better drop some gems. Drop them. Drop the gems, honey. Drop the gems, honey. Well, Tail, I'm finna go ahead and one. I'm finna go on and wrap it up. I just got confirmation from Empathy. She made it out of surgery because she had her orchiectomy today. So yeah, she just clicked a heart on my emoji. So I was burning candles for her in surgery today because she didn't made the chop. Not the big chop, but the chop before the big chop. Yeah, yeah. She had her testicles removed. She had the orky. So yeah, and she's doing good. She made it out of surgery, so How old you is, Anadia? Yes, I message her and say that. Ooh-wee. That lady said TS Chop Shop. 27. Okay. Oh, baby. So I already know I'm going to get a good key around you. I know. I know I'm going to get a good key. Because you know how to tap into the spirit, but you also know how to get you a good key, huh? Bitch. Oh, you gonna key, baby. Oh, baby, you gonna key. Oh, celebration, huh? Wow, and you in your Divine Nine. In Divine Nine. But you about to turn 28 though. And you about to turn 28. So you came into Divine Nine. And now you about to be 28. That's 10. 10 plus 9. Wait, what's 10? Wait, 10 plus 9 is 19. Oh, wow. And then that's 1. Oh, wow. Come on, 1. For me, this is a special year because my first life path number is 3. My first life path number is 3, and I'm turning 40. I'm turning 48 this year, and 4 plus 8 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3. And so this is like that for me. Like this is revisiting 3. And then 3 plus 3 is 6. So, mm, 369. Wow. Yeah, I'm feeling the magic, like um turning a multiple of 12, like this is hitting that what that is. Yeah, that's 4 times 12, huh? Or is that 3 times 12? No, because 3 times 12 is 36, huh? So 4 times 12 is 48. Yeah, this is it feels cosmically like a lot of energy. And child, that's why I just be resting. I be taking care of myself because I be going through so much consciously and just thinking about so much consciously. I don't know if I'm gonna watch, yeah, 4 times 12. Yeah, I think I'm going to start limiting my consumption of content and just gonna start like, yeah, I'm gonna have to start limiting my consumption of content, like, so I can really, really start visualizing beyond the matrix, like go back into my creativity. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I be laying down a lot. That's why I be like I be having to spend a lot more time to myself because I feel cerebrally a lot of changes happening. Like cerebrally. Like I be thinking of stuff and I be like, where did that came from? And how did I get that? And like I just be getting downloads and I be thinking of stuff and I just don't even much be I be surprised at myself a lot. Like I be dropping gems and I be like, where the fuck did that come from? Like I be like, girl, where's all this coming from? So I know like 48 is and I think a lot of people they tapped into the matrix, they can't really notice when those things are happening. Like they can't make the connection when those things are happening. But I definitely can feel when those things are happening. That's good. Comes from the cosmos and beyond. Like literally, they can't stop the signal. They can't stop you from getting the signal, cause baby, who they be coming in, honey, and I be like, child, I be thinking so deeply, and I be having so many thoughts, and it just be so beyond this matrix that oh, 100 and pure love. Hey, you would come on when I was getting ready to wrap up the line. I miss you, 100. Yeah, Empathy had her orchiectomy today. She just came out of surgery. Yeah, she just came out of surgery. She just had her orchiectomy. So, even though me and her is not chopping it up and talking, I still wish her the best and want her healing process to go amazing. What you in the hospital for? 100%. Wait a minute, when you went to the hospital? Yeah, that will calm her down. And that's what she hoped. That's what she wanted to do. To balance her out. Now, what is you in the hospital for? You done went and had. You done went and had the other part, girl. You had some complications with your oil change. What oil change? Girl, what you done had done? Another you said, Lord, that testosterone. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I email you. Yeah, I have to yeah, I'm gonna have to email you through my tablet because I think it's on my tablet. I send you her email, Anadia through I send you her email through Instagram. Yeah, girl. I don't want to cry right now. Ooh, Chalet. Girl, don't feel bad. Cause girl, I'm over here going through it with this revision. Do not feel bad because I'm over here going through it with this revision. Girl, when I tell you this motherfucking coochie was hurting me so bad last night, this was because I had to dilate yesterday. And bitch, I'm to the point to where I'm like, I'm almost to the point like I be having thoughts where I be like, fuck this depth. Girl, some days I be like, cause I'm already going through complications in other places in my body, and then I'm going through it with this girl, and I'm like, child, when I tell you, it's always something. It's always something. It's always something. It's always something. It's just always something. And I think my body is telling me that I need to do like a serious fast, but I can't do the fast right now because when I do the fast, I have to stop taking the medication to fast correctly. So I can't stop taking the medication because I'm getting my blood drawn this week. So, I need to be undetectable when I go see my doctor. Then after I have my blood drawn, I got a surgery coming up. So when I get ready to go lay on that table, I need to make sure I'm undetectable for that too. So it's like I can't really do a fast right now because I got so much shit coming up. And I feel like if I could just focus on fasting, if I could just purge myself, I feel like I could make myself I feel like I could just, purge my body, but I can't purge my body right now because I have to take the medication and I have to get ready for these surgeries. So, I'm trying to wait for this window that I got coming up after the surgery to probably go through a fast there. But I feel like my pH balance is off. And I feel like in order to fix my pH balance, I'm going to have to do a like serious fast. Yeah, but I feel like I want whatever it is. I want it to be ate up out of there. And I think the only way to do that is by fasting. I think because when you fast, whatever is whatever is attacking you, the weaker cells and the damaged cells, your body eats that first. That's why they say that's a good way to get rid of silicone poison in the body. Because when you starve your body through fasting, it eats the weaker cells first. It eats the more vulnerable cells. So whatever is in you that's not supposed to be there, your body gonna start eating that first. Get some yogurt. I've been taking some probiotic gut. Like it's not it's not in pain like it normally could be, but child, it do be in pain. Like last night, bitch, I was just girl, you would have thought I was trying to get one off, girl, the way I was rubbing my shit. Girl, I was rubbing that shit last night. Uh-huh. Get some have you thought of drinking protein shakes? It has a lot of protein and vitamins. I've been drinking it expeditiously. Yeah, the body will devour. Exactly, Anandia. These protein shakes are tea. Yeah, I did protein shakes before, but I guess I could start back. Like I gotta find a quality protein shake, cause child, I saw what some protein shakes was made out of, girl. I saw what they was making the protein out of, and I was like, girl. Then, girl, they say is it human flesh going in the protein shakes, girl? The chocolate shake is sexy, girl. Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. Oh my goodness. Premier protein. I love strawberry and chocolate peanut butter cup ones. Girl, I can't do peanut butter. I be reading the ingredients. I don't play that. Well, girl, you know they're not gonna put human in the ingredients. But girl, they say human ingredients can be found. They say human ingredients, like when you test vegan hot dogs and regular hot dogs, they say you could find they tested positive for human stuff in them. Girl, 1,000 flavors. Girl, that don't sound sus, girl. They gonna subliminally hide it under a different name. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Solient Green or whatever. They say KFC had humans up in their shit. It's vegan. It's vegan meat. That's human meat. They got the vegans eating humans, huh? Girl, my little nails look so pretty, huh? Girl, sometimes they be wanting to act right, girl. I'm taking them little Batian pills, girl. They look so little cute. I was looking at them, girl. I was like, girl, it's giving me American manicure, girl. Is it giving American manicure, girl? Girl, is it giving American manicure? Girl, that old pussy is in turmoil, girl. But her nails and her hair is growing beautifully, girl. Girl, her little cookie bush is growing, her little nails is growing, girl, but her cooter is in turmoil. LOL, you got it, my for. McDonald's meat sells human meat. T.S. Manny Patty. The plain chocolate has a slight aftertaste for me. Okay, nice healthy nails, girl. They do look cute, girl. It's giving American manicure, girl. Like I got a little cotton candy on the bed, huh, girl? I know what you talking about. Yeah, girl. And look, girl, look at my little gray hair, girl. Girl, I got two gray hairs, girl. Girl, that bitch just sitting there, and girl, there go the other one. You can't see that one, but I'm grabbing it and holding it in my hand, girl. That's what I'm holding up. But girl, this one is so thick, girl. Bitch, that's a thick, straight gray hair, girl. You see that? That's how you know we got everything in our DNA. Girl, look at how straight that hair is. Bitch, all my hair is kinky coily, girl. And I got that one straight ass motherfucking gray hair in the middle of my motherfucking head, bitch. A whole different hair texture, bitch. Straight ass, bitch, growing out my scalp, bitch. Bitch, like white folk hair. Bitch, like Asians, bitch. Bitch, that whole motherfucking straight, bitch. You see that bitch? That bitch is silky straight, bitch. Bitch, that hoe is silky. Bitch, that hoe is silky straight, bitch. Oh, silky straight gray hair, bitch. Come on, Storm. Nine ether hairs. That gray hair is bone straight. You saw it, huh? I got a couple of them in my head that's bone straight. Bone straight. I don't need to be shaved down with a drill like halflings hiding black fingernails with polish and rhinestones. They training the halflings to already become zombies. That's why they overly program their minds to think nothing but flesh. Girl, when I tell you, okay, flesh eating zombies. Girl, when I tell you, girl, nail beds covered, head covered, teeth fake, and wonder why bitch don't have no connection to her soul. Bitch, your nail beds covered, your head covered. We ain't barefoot no more, so your feet ain't touching the ground. You got a helmet on. You got all your teeth done over in your mouth, bitch. Your crystals in your mouth, bitch. And you got your nail beds covered, bitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nine ether hairs. Come on, T.S. Storm. Hawaiian silky silver is giving. That's them indigenous hairs. You better say that. You better say that. Everything fake from head to toe. And soul is fake. Exactly. Lashes blocked off. Exactly. All the extremities that work as antennas that help you to connect and to just like how cats can feel and connect with nature. Like you ain't got none of that, bitch. All your shit tucked away up under something. But I could tell we is living in a special time right now. Cause girl, when I tell you I'm getting so many downloads, I'm getting so much information, girl. Hold on for a second. Ooh, I'm gonna do this while we on the phone. Girl, why is you looking like that, girl? Ain't nobody about to do you nothing. Girl, she be ready to hit it, girl. Girl, that's Shella down there at the foot of the bed, girl. She give me the most problems, girl, but love being under me. It's crazy. Girl, she be up under me more than socks, girl. But be the first one, girl. Bitch, to do something she ain't got no business doing. This one here. T.S. Bad Pussy. T.S. Bad Pussy. That's TS bad pussy right there. TS bad pussy. Here go the other one right here. Not the one that's always at the foot of my bed is the one that's always trying to go in my closet and go through my clothes, scratching up my shit, or up on the counter, always in some shit. But Stock's motherfucking ass had scratched me last night. I be trying not to be violent with the animals, but girl, not too much. Not too motherfucking much, bitch. Okay. Yeah, girl, you gonna have to do a playback because I talked about a lot of stuff in this video. But I'm in here right now looking to see if I see your wait, hold on. I think this might be you. Or maybe that's not you. Girl, you might need to send me another wait, hold on. Oh yeah, yeah, that is you. That is you. Your 100% your initials is FL. Okay, I'm sending an email now. And then I'm gonna cut and paste this. I'm gonna copy this and send this to Anandia through Instagram. Yeah, I got candles going today though, honey. Candles been burning all day. I got a protective candle that I had lit for empathy earlier, and I had lit a wholeness candle. That candle recently went out, but I'ma redo the candles, especially now since I know what's going on with you. I'ma be, tending to these candles all day. Um, Burned at the stake. Breathe. Wait, wait. I missed a lot. Okay. Lashes blocked off. face full of rotten onion juice, the eyebrow missing, and edges are suffering in silence. My dream be telling it all. I sleep so peacefully when I take my wig off. The breath reeks of salty punk dick. Edges been sacrificed. Sound and sleep, I'm screaming. Burned at the stake. They cut it up. TD punks need to be on that next docket. Now, I already know. I'm gonna be. It's because I don't want to send TD punks into the next round. So I already know your ass gonna be ready to go in. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's a cute email name. Cool beans. I try at Anadia. Email name gonna sound real cartoony. Just a heads up. Child, both of y'all email names sound cartoony. When you see the rest of this one, maybe both of y'all. TD said, TD said he had to step down. I got the words. TD said, yeah, girl, it's gonna be real, girl. So we probably gonna do him on the docket. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, we might do him tomorrow because I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to go through the content yet. Um, cause I've been like in meditation over empathy, with the orchiectomy today. So I really haven't like watched any content. I've been checking, like my content, been, strolling through my virtual garden, but I really haven't like been watching anything. So I haven't even got a chance to watch Secret Society yet, Secret Society 3. And I told y'all I was gonna watch Secret Society 3 probably today. And I may come back and talk about that later on today. That definitely might happen. And so if I get a chance to get into TD Jakes, um if I get a chance to get into it before tomorrow or at some point tomorrow, then I'll probably do it tomorrow. But I know Thursday my day is gonna be busy. So, either tomorrow or Friday, and then who knows? Um, um, that might be the Sunday one because we tend to get really, really spiritual on Sunday and talking about something like that on a Sunday or a Saturday because we do the Saturday spiritual messages or the Sunday spiritual message. So it could be a Saturn day or it could be a Sunday. It could be either day. I tend to like to do more spiritual messages, and I feel like, and I feel like the TD Jakes message is gonna have to get spiritual. But like we literally just had a super spiritual video yesterday. Like yesterday was like really, really channeling. That was powerful. I want to take a couple of clips from that and share some of that at some point today. But that video was really, really good yesterday. I was really, really touched by that. I'm not gonna share a lot from the video because I done got to the point to where I'm like, this is for the nation. If you not there, if you not checking in, if you not clocking in, child, I'm not really like trying to promote it to you like that, baby. You should have been there. Like you need to change your alignment. You need to change your frequency so you can make sure that you could get there or that you could at least have the connection where you could go and tap in so you'll have that on your save video so you could come back and watch it later. Like, but me doing all this extra work to try to promote clips and just yeah, I understand that it helps with monetization, but I'm really legit not trying to become a slave to AI because I'm trying to get a nasty coin. I want to continue to, invest energy into sharing the story authentically, giving what I have to give, upgrading, um how I present, how I tell the story, but basically I'm just not. No, I'm at a different place in my life. Like Facebook was coming at me. Facebook then gave me the opportunity to monetize on Facebook, and I'm like, it's just more time on social media. Like it's just more time. Like this is a virtual plantation. Like, so like Facebook done sent me opportunities to monetize on both of my pages, and I'm like, I don't even fuck with Facebook like that. So like it's like I understand it's an opportunity to capitalize, but you also got to play their game. You got to talk how they want you to talk. You got to talk about the stuff they want you to talk about. You got to talk about trending topics. Like, no, he was grooming. I'm holding away. This email is almost 20 years old. I'm holding. He was grooming young boys and trying to mess with their donut. Oh my email is 14 years old. Pure love. Okay, now I got a few emails now. My oldest one is the Tila H, a black one though. They say he kept a jar of Vaseline in his Gucci briefcase. Oh my. Not the cocoa butter Vaseline. Cocoa butter Vaseline. That's it lingers. He was arching, sucking, and bending ankles at them diddler parties. Social media is a virtual punctation. You better say that. Lingers. He was cleaned out and ready to get dunked on. Girl, I'm not about to do this with y'all. Girl, I'm not about to do this with y'all on this motherfucking. Okay, we is not about to talk about. Girl, y'all is at it, girl. Well, girl, let me open this door, girl, and go outside and get a little sunlight. Cause, girl, I did not go nowhere yesterday, girl. I'm gonna go outside and get a couple of breaths of fresh air, girl. I'm gonna put some clothes on and go outside and get a couple of breaths of fresh air, girl. Let these cats sit in the what you call it with the door open, girl. And I'm probably gonna watch Secret Society. And yeah, I'm probably gonna watch Secret Society. But I'm about to hit you up on Instagram, Anandia. Before I do that, and I'm gonna share one of these, and I'm gonna share this video clip that I got from last night to my platforms, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this because I need to go ahead and do this now while it's still kind of early because it's 12:13 now. So by the time I actually get all this stuff done, girl, it'll be about 2 or 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm about to go do all that, girl. Okay, we saving. All right, I love y'all. We gonna do the we'll do the candle later. Cause I have a feeling that I'm gonna come back live later on. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and end this live early. Cause if I stay on here 2 or 3 hours, then I'm probably not gonna want to do no live later. But after I watch After I watch Secret Society Part 3, I have a feeling I'm gonna want to go back live and process it. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. And when I come back later on, we could do a candle and maybe do a little light meditation. Yeah, I'll come back on before I get ready to go to sleep. Cause and I'm trying not to have a cocktail tomorrow because I want to have a cocktail on Thursday. And so because I'm trying not to be cocktail, because y'all know I don't like to do videos when I'm cocktail, but videos are a healthy alternative for me when I'm not cocktailing. So yeah, I'm not gonna have a cocktail today or tomorrow. And so since I'm not having cocktails, I'm just gonna come back on and do another little live later on before I get ready to go to bed. Yeah. I love y'all, and we'll check in later. Tambadana Quickie spinning and turning in Gani, Iyanko Kaluklo, which means I'm a child of God Goddess. And if I am, you know you are. Bound and round, both circle and square. We too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair, El Babo. So which means we come in peace, no harm to any. Lalem Lalur. Thank you, Anandia, Purple Oracle. Thank you, 100% pure love, seer. Y'all have a beautiful day. Beautiful day. And I will see you later on.